What's going on, guys? Greg from East Coast Dyes back with another gear review. This one is going to be a fun one. So this has been the last 2 years really a battle for the helmet. You got the SX Rival out that's really nice now. You have the Cascade S, which is obviously really nice, something I've always worn. And now a new option is out that people seem to like a lot. Came out this last college season. Just was on the head of the national champions. Here we've got a box that has the Warrior Burn helmet in it. So open this bad boy up. I've not seen it yet, but I've seen it on TV obviously and really like it. So they got in touch with us and let us design one however we wanted. And for the decals, I pretty much gave them our logo and said do whatever you want. So I really like the way the Army burns looked. And I did the same exact thing, the white shell, the gold mask, and the black chin. And they come up with this really cool decal pattern, oversized gold and black crab on this side, ECD Lacrosse oversized on this side, and the top's got a cool gold and black kind of geometric pattern. So overall, I really like the way this helmet looks on TV, and I'm really pleasantly surprised how much I like it in person. It's got their boat fit system. It's totally different. Before they had the regulator helmet, then they had the Evo helmet, but not a lot changed there. This is an entirely new design that I'm really looking forward to checking out. So I'm going to wear this thing in a couple of games, give it some real life use, see how it feels, and then give you guys the rest of my review. We are back. I played a full game in our men's league in the Warrior Burn helmet, and so I'm going to give you guys some of my thoughts on things I liked and things I didn't like. So first thing to discuss is just basic specs. The price is $249.99 for the fully base model. Compare that to $289.99 for the Cascade S, so it is a little cheaper than the Cascade S. But one thing is nice is they don't charge you for some of the different finishes, so that's the price you're gonna pay. So if you get the chrome face mask, that's not an extra charge with Cascade. If you get a chrome shell and a chrome face mask, that's really gonna jack the price up a little bit. As far as color customization, I kind of had free reign to do whatever I wanted. They only have matte shells right now, so they have a lot of different colors in matte, and I would say this shell, in my opinion, in matte white is closer to satin, but I do really like the look regardless. They have lots of chrome face mask options, which I went with the gold here and I really like that, and then tons of different chin customization, and they have 3 different types of decal customization. So for these decals, I told them to just go crazy, give them our logo, but they have a lot of different stock configurations, which is pretty cool. It also comes in 3 sizes, a small, a medium, and a large, and they give you this whole diagram so you can measure your head and figure that out, which I did, and it fit me into a medium. And that was actually perfect. I wore a regulator helmet a long time ago in the medium fit, and I really like the different sizing options. Just lets it get a little bit more perfect on your head. And so I ran in the medium, combined with that with the different jaw pieces and the BOA system, and it fit really well. So the weight of this is 2.5 pounds. Compare that to the Cascade S, which is 2.45 pounds. So this is a little heavier, but I'm gonna toss that into the not noticeable column. When I had it on the field, I wasn't noticing that it was any heavier, and it felt like the weight was pretty evenly distributed. Not really an issue there. So let's dig into the things that I liked having worn it for a game. Number 1 is the look. I think that companies in the past that are not named Cascade have had a hard time making a helmet that people like the way that it looks. And I think this is the first one that has done it. I think it's unique styling. A lot of people were saying they copied Cascade, but I really don't think it looks very much like a Cascade helmet. I think it looks pretty unique. And they did a good job. It's got some really clean lines, really nice aggressive cutouts, the vents in the back. I think overall this is, in my opinion, the second best looking helmet, and it jumped itself way up there past the SDX and all the previous Warrior models. I think it looks great. I got a lot of compliments when I was wearing it on the field. People definitely noticed that it was something different, that it was new, and that it looked really good. So that was one of my favorite things, is the look. I think it's unique, and I think it's really solid. Another thing that I liked is the Chinstrap. This is like a really underrated thing about helmets, but this is a really soft, thin, flexible chin strap material. I'm not a big fan of these glossy strap parts, but the actual chin piece is really nice on this helmet. Super soft and premium material, so I feel like it's an underrated aspect, but something I really enjoyed about this helmet. And the third was just the fit and the feel and the comfort. I think that it fits really uniformly on your head. The BOA system I really enjoyed, as opposed to some previous and current helmet fitting systems that have the back there. They kind of just tighten the back. Since this has the BOA system going throughout the top of the shell, it kind of tightens all around on your head and creates a really snug, comfortable fit that you can easily customize using this simple, notch system back here. Some things that I did not like as much, number one, is this big chin piece. It really just feels out of place to me if you get a different contrasting color chin from your shell. It just is really big and fat and goes up really high. I would have preferred something a little slimmer if they were gonna make that a color contrast, because I like the contrasting chin to the shell, but really didn't like this big piece as a color contrast. I think as a whole helmet it looks pretty good, but it just kind of stuck out to me. But it does have a lot of good ventilation, and the whole helmet is well ventilated in general. But this is a design feature I didn't really love. The other thing is the face mask bars. Visibility was good, but I did notice that when they take this bar going this direction, then they cut it back in, I could really see it in my peripheral vision. I think if they kept that line going straight up this way and kept this part open, it probably would have been better. It was just, and a lot of people that put the helmet on in the office, not just me, noticed immediately it was right in their peripheral vision. The third thing is that unfortunately in my game, I took a check, I guess a slash maybe, and this little BOA knob broke. I got in touch with their customer service. They did say this can happen from time to time, and they really quickly sent out a new one. Brings me to another point. This helmet has a 1-year warranty, so if anything like that happens within a year, which is a really long period for lacrosse equipment, they're gonna make sure that gets replaced for you. So not really a concern, just something I felt like should be noted. Mine did break off, but the customer service was fantastic, and like I said, they've got that 1-year warranty, so it's not really anything that you have to worry about. So to conclude, I think that this is a fantastic helmet. I think they did a great job. They took what everyone was saying about their previous helmets, and they've now made one that I would be more than happy to wear on the field. I think all the colleges rolled them out, the pros are wearing them in the PLL, and it's not something that stands out anymore. They've just seamlessly moved into the helmet market. I think it's gonna take a little bit for them to pick up steam. Everybody loves Cascade, but if there's a helmet that can do it, I think it's this one, and they've quickly jumped up, in my opinion, to the #2 helmet in lacrosse, leapfrogging over a couple of other ones. So I would check it out. If your team is gonna get Warrior Burns, I would not worry about it, because I think that you're gonna be very, very happy with what you get. So let me know in the comments what you think of this helmet, what helmet you're wearing, if you consider wearing the Burn. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and have a great day.